Hey, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, then hi, my name is Debbie, and in this video I will be showing you how to easy clean and deep clean your makeup brushes. But before I get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a video. Also follow me on my Instagram and TikTok handles. With that, just let's get started. So I have all these makeup brushes that I have used for my makeup, and there are different kinds of brushes here. There are face brushes, eye brushes, blush brushes, every kind you can think of. So I will be showing you how you can clean them really fast for your everyday use, and then deep clean them once a week if you are using makeup every single day or very frequently. The fast cleaning and the deep cleaning of your brushes are very important, not only for the health of your brush but for the health of your skin, because the germ and bacteria builds up in these brushes, and when you touch them back into your makeup and then you put it back on your skin, you're just transferring germs back and forth and contaminating everything. So for the overall hygiene, it is very important to make sure that your equipments are clean. So let's start with the easy cleaning of brushes. The first thing that you would need, of course, is dirty brushes. Then you would need few or many, depending on how many brushes you need to clean, these kitchen towels. And then you need a brush cleanser. For years I have been trusting and using this, and I cannot tell you how good it is for your brushes, and it cleans your brushes so well. So if you look at your brushes, the shape of your brush will actually guide you and give you clues and hints on how to move your brush on the kitchen towel when you are cleaning them. For example, this is a round brush. See, the shape is round. It just means that when you are fast cleaning the brushes, then you have to go round and round. Now look at this one. This is a flat brush. See, it has no round shape, and how different it is from the brush that I just showed you before. This means that when you are cleaning it, and this is your kitchen towel, you have to go side to side, side to side. If you swirl this brush and go round and round, you are going to damage the shape of the brush, and when you damage the shape of the brush, you basically make it non-functional, because this otherwise would have used to create anything flat or chiseled or a straight line shape. But if the bristles go like a fluff, then it's not really going to be useful for the purpose this brush is meant to serve. This is a eyeshadow blending brush, which I also use for contouring small areas. But look at this brush again. Though it's small, but it is very similar to the face brush that I just showed you. Look at this. It's not focusing. Yeah. So look at this. It's just a difference of the size. This is just big and that is just small, but they are basically the same brush, which means what applies for this one, that is a round circular movement on your kitchen towel, will also apply for this one. Another brush is this one. This is an angled eyebrow brush or an eyeliner brush, and you see that this is flat. Look at how sharp otherwise the edge is. The point is that you have to maintain the shape of your brush. So again, like I just mentioned before, when I showed you the other flat brush, that for this one, this has to go from side to side, not up and down, but side to side. So that was the basic for the movement, and without further ado, let's get into the real cleaning deal. So let's fast clean. So I stack the kitchen towels like this, and then I tear them right from the center. Why? Because you really don't need the entire sheet to clean the brush. So this prevents wastage. Then you take one of these smaller halves, you fold it like this, pour some cleaner, and I'm going to start with that eyeshadow round blending brush. Now this size is very good when you're cleaning smaller brushes, but if you're cleaning larger face brushes, then you do not need to tear the kitchen towel into half. You can just take the entire sheet, fold it, just like I folded this one. So this is how you do it. See how I'm going round and round? Look at that. Now the reason why I fold it into half is when you're done using this side, you can just turn it around and you'll see some of the solution here. So you are basically optimizing. Now when making these movements, do not push the brush into the towel, because that will also damage the shape. Be very soft and with light circular movement. See where I'm holding the brush? Right on the outer end. Now look at that. How easy was that? This matte brush cleanser, actually, if you collect 6 of them, just not them, any plastic or glass container that you purchase from MAC. If you have 6 of them, then you can go back to MAC and recycle them for a free full-size lipstick or a lip gloss or an eyeshadow at the MAC store. Though you cannot get the Viva Glams because the entire sales proceeding does go towards the Max 8 foundation. So only the regular lipstick or an eyeshadow or lip gloss at the MAC store. So before you trash any MAC products like the MAC Studio Fix cases or the lipstick cases or like this one, except for the lip pencils and any products that you can sharpen except for those, check with a MAC associate because who doesn't want a free MAC lipstick? Now let's get into the flat brush. I will be cleaning this eyebrow angle brush which I showed you, and I'm going to do the same, fold it into half, pour some brush cleanser and then side to side. So up, down, up, down. Almost like you're painting. Some of the products, especially if you're using gel eyeliner or gel eyebrow products, they have a tendency of drying up and becoming hard around the top. So those bits, you have to kind of push it here and kind of take it out. Now the spoolie part, I hold it here and I close and I press it in while rotating the brush at the same time. It's all clean. Now let's do a big brush. Take a full kitchen towel, fold it into half, pour your brush cleanser, and because the shape of the brush is round, we go round and round, clockwise and anti-clockwise. This MAC brush cleanser also conditions the bristles of the brush and it is so good. This is not a sponsored video, but I am just totally in awe of this product. This is really, really good. Look at that. Now I'm going to clean the other eyeshadow shader brush that I just showed you, the flat one. And I have already some brush cleaner solution here. And because this is flat, we'll go right like this. Now let's deep clean the brush. Not only is the fast cleaning important as you go from your day-to-day regular makeup, but also deep cleaning is very important. Deep cleaning is very important. Just like the word, it really deep cleans your brush. The fast cleaning does not necessarily thoroughly clean it, but deep cleaning does that. Deep cleaning is not at all essential to do every single day because you will be using water actively, and the more water gets into your brush, it will loosen up the glue that ties the bristle together. So the bristles are going to fall out and you're going to damage your brush. So deep clean the brush, use your better judgment, and based on the usage, decide how frequently you want to deep clean. But the fast cleaning is something that you should do every time you use your brush for your makeup. Because I almost do about 4 to 5 times in a week, which is very frequently, so I do deep clean my brush once a week. So what do you need for deep cleaning? You do not need the matte brush cleanser. What you need is a clarifying shampoo. I use Suave, or you can even use Johnson baby shampoo because they are soft and gentle, so no harsh shampoo. So either a baby shampoo or a clarifying shampoo and a baby oil or a cleansing oil. Now we don't need the oil to clean each and every brush, but you should always have a cleansing oil or a baby oil on the side to get rid of some of the really tough foundation stains that stick to your brush bristles, and it's really difficult to get them off just using clarifying shampoo. So I'm going to show you how I deep clean my brush. So let's come to my sink. So let's clean this really dirty foundation brush that I have here. The reason why I do it in my kitchen sink is because it's stainless steel. It does not stain that easily on a stainless steel sink. So I prefer deep cleaning my brushes in my kitchen sink rather than my bathroom sink, which is all white, and there's possibility that it might stain it. So what I do is I pour some water here. I use this to-go bowl because I don't care about it if it gets stains. So I put some of the clarifying shampoo in there and I kind of wiggle it to make it a little soapy water. So do not submerge the entire brush because, as I mentioned, the brush bristles are put together in the place by a glue which is right about here. So if you put water and if water gets inside here, then it will loosen up the bristles and you will end up damaging your brush. So what I do is I just lightly stamp the brush. See the amount of foundation is coming out. And if you have filled too much water, then you can take, like, this is the lid of this to-go box. So I put a little water in there and just a little bit, and again put a little bit of shampoo there. And see, because it's round, I'm kind of going in the round shape. Look at that. Now, using clarifying shampoo or a baby shampoo to do your deep cleansing does a very good job most of the time, but not all the time, especially if you're using a really full coverage waterproof foundation. Now, waterproof foundations are a tough thing to clean. Now, you need oil to break up the waterproof element of the foundation, and that is why I always keep a baby oil or a cleansing oil by my side. Now, look at this. Now, this did an okay job, and the reason behind that is I used a waterproof foundation with this brush. That's why I just took off a little bit, but did not do a good job of taking the entire makeup out. So what do? I take this Johnson baby oil and put some oil there, and my favorite MAC brush cleanser. And then I swirl it around. Look at that. This literally takes out all the foundation like magic. And this will not only condition your brush, but take out every bit of that waterproof foundation. So, point to be noted, whenever you are using waterproof foundation with your makeup brush, make sure that you are using oil and the brush cleanser, not the shampoo, to take off the foundation off, and then you can go back into the clarifying shampoo and water solution, a clean one. Don't want to stain your brushes. So look at that. When washing the brush under running water, always point the brush down, because as I mentioned, you don't want the water to get inside. So there you go. I know deep cleaning can be a little work and not necessarily enjoyable, but if you love makeup and if you love your skin, then this is a little price to pay. I generally put on my headphones while I'm doing this. Kind of kills the time a little bit. The soap solution is important after the oil bath, like I love to call it, because it takes off the oil. It is very important that your brushes does not have any residue of the oil, because it is going to transfer onto the product that you will be using and then transfer that on your skin. So it's very, very important that you are using clarifying shampoo or baby shampoo to get off that oil completely. And every time you clean it, make sure that you're using fresh water, so that you're not recycling the oil that you just washed off. It would not make any sense then. Now, you have to do this process only when you're using waterproof foundation or any waterproof product, not for eyeshadows, not for anything else. Anything else, clarifying shampoo or baby shampoo and water solution will work. But I wanted to show you because I really wanted to get into the details of deep cleaning your brush. Look at that. No more foundation or yellow water. The water is not changing color, which just means that my brush is clean, y'all. I'm just going to put it under running water, facing the brush down to prevent the water from going up, and kind of rub it like this. This is a really thick brush, and when you touch it, you should be able to tell whether there's oil or not. So make sure that you're really getting into the brush and really getting that oil and the soap and everything off. Look at that. So deep cleaning the brushes is very, very important, but so is drying the brush. When you're done deep cleaning the brushes, take a dry kitchen towel and wrap it around the brush bristle, and then just press it and squeeze the excess water off. Do not use a whole lot of strength. It's just a brush, so be gentle with it and just squeeze the water out. When you are done with that, then take your hand and whatever the shape of the brush originally might be, just make it fall into that shape. And the last step of the deep cleaning is I take a kitchen towel and I lay it flat on the table. Then I take a book or anything that gives me a height right about here, so that I can lay the brushes like this at an angle. Your brush will be pointing down at an angle like this. The reason behind that is all the water that is inside or even on the bristles will drain out because of the angle, because gravity. So that was deep cleaning the brushes. I just used one of the brushes because this particular brush I used for a waterproof foundation, and I would have used the clarifying shampoo water and the oil and brush cleanser solution to get rid of all the foundation completely. So I thought that this particular brush was perfect to demonstrate deep cleaning. So I hope you found this video really helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell button so that you get notified every time I post a video, and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok handles. With that, this is Debbie signing off. Don't forget to clean your brushes, keep them clean and tidy because it's important.